What are we looking at today?
Uh, this was from a couple days ago. Like I've been kind of like mass uploading when I have games.
Uh-huh.
I should have uploaded today's, but this was a game versus Zaahen where I was ahead and I lost because I had a bunch of stupid deaths and team fights and where I shouldn't have been. So I think my thing was like, how could I have transitioned better and like where should I be smacked on the wrist for,
Mm-hmm.
not dying,
Yeah, I mean, I
and
gotcha.
just
So
yeah,
I mean, I remember last time when I did your offline, the biggest thing that saw you constantly like skipping your camps or forcing fights. So I'm gonna be looking to see
yeah. Okay.
if you're a bit more disciplined when it comes to doing your camps. We'll see. But this looks good. We full cleared. We see bots somewhat, you know, gankable. I probably wouldn't go for this at all personally, because when you look at there's a rule, right? When you start Raptors, you have to be on your Raptors on the respawn. That's basically the rule, unless there's like a guaranteed double kill, right? But when I look bot here, I
They're full health.
I see full health, and they're not even pushing. This guy is the middle of the lane is here. They are very on their side of the lane by far. They're like right under tower. So if this was like this guy was like here instead, and instead of being full, he was like 40% HP, then I would find it maybe it's still not 100%, maybe then acceptable to gank this over going to Raptors, because if there's an even if you kill even if you kill this guy, right?
It takes too long.
If this guy takes your Raptors and your Krugs, it's literally worse for you. You're literally that's a net negative, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
which he has every right to rock to my Raptors if he sees
yeah,
me down the
exactly,
bot.
right? So I think it only, yeah, just cannot. Otherwise, if you want to look for the ganks like this, you gotta start red buff and do red Krugs, and then you have more free time to go for ganks, right? But when you start
Yeah,
Raptors, obviously it spawns way faster, and then they will be able to take it. This ends up working out. I mean, they should never have to die. They could literally just run away, but then they look at MF. She's running into you guys. It's like insane.
I do have camps up, so
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, in this case, it's more excusable because they're pushing so far. But it's still, if you had flash and you could just like flash E on someone, sure. But your teammates, like when your teammates are this low, it's not actually a gank. It's more like a you're 2v1ing Misfortune and Pike, because Corki can't actually walk up to help because the Corki is literally one auto from death. You see?
yeah.
So yeah, I think here you just do your camps, because where did Pike use his spells? He's like that. Yeah, and then it's also accepting small wins. Like you sure to be like happy you got a kill. You don't have to get another kill, right?
Yeah,
Um,
I was greedy. That
yeah,
was very greedy.
just greedy. Yeah. And here we do it again. Like now, earlier makes sense. Now, why are you skipping your camps for on bot? What do we see? You want to do dragon? You cannot do dragon. We have wolves up. We have grump up. Your bot lane is basing. Look at your bot lane's HP. Your Corki is 1 HP. Your Leona is no mana. They both want to base. Their bot lane is full HP. They just respawn. So Misfortune and Pike both full HP, full mana. Your bot lane, Corki has nothing, and then Leona has no mana. And obviously, she like all her spells are mana based, right?
Mhm.
Um. So
I think sometimes I take the sense of, like I've had people, backseat and then it's like, hey, you should, alleviate pressure on this lane so that it makes it easier. And I sometimes take that into full,
I mean, there's
like I
nothing.
don't need to, like, yeah, I don't need to do that here.
No, but yeah, but just that's actually what you're doing. Sure, but there's no alleviating anything. This guy is basing. He's under no threat. What are we alleviating,
Yeah.
right? Helping lane pressure is normal. That's fine, but that's just not what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Look at your pings.
Wasting time.
You're spam pinging dragon. Pinging dragon is not saying you're alleviating bot pressure. That's just a lie, right? You're pinging. You want to do dragon, but again, your bot lane
No, I
has to
meant
base.
like as far as staying lane, like I should
Mm,
have went immediately back to my camp, right?
yeah,
But I think I ran into the lane, if I remember correctly, after this.
yeah. I mean, you just want to fight. That's all it is. You're just really really kill horny. All the games you play, all you want is kills. That's how it feels to watch, right?
And I wasted my power.
mean, it's just same thing. Like it's too much. Kill this guy, insta leave. We're going. Oh, I guess take. I mean, I don't know. It's just so much fighting, man.
I should have
You
left.
kill
I
this
should
thing,
have left.
and okay, nice. I got the like, I'm happy. Like I got the crab, you didn't. Haha. Like you're stupid. I'm not. Like I'm up at crab. I'm gonna do my camps. I got Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Red, Krugs. I got 5 camp subs. What if I did like I go full clear, I do all my camps, then here I'll base, and then I'll play for Grubs or I'll play for Dragon, whichever one is up or whichever one I care about more. You know. You're just like
Hmm.
constantly fighting so much for no reason. So yeah, you guys all die here. Or I guess not all of that. Just you die. Funny enough. But say it's the same thing. Where are we going? What are we doing? We have 5 camps up. Like, what lane are we pressuring? What are we alleviating? Like, we got Krugs, Raptors, Wolves, Blue, Grump. Why can't we just full clear? Why can't we just go Krugs, Red, Raptors, Wolves, Blue, Grump, and then pull Dragon? And we'll be level 7.5 by then. And we'll have Leandri's money in our inventory. But like, no, we have to gank this guy. I don't even care if the gank works. Like, Leona, they could have got this gank off themselves. You know, it's like the mindset. It's not about the actual results. And here, why are we skipping our entire top side? Right? Why don't we just, if you want to do the dragon, why don't we clear towards the dragon? We open the Krugs and we'll clear towards dragon. You'll do Krugs, Raptors, this, and then you have a ward on dragon. So let's say you're doing Krugs, Raptors, and as dragon Raptors, you see him start it, then you'll skip your wolves, blue grump, and then you'll go fight him to stop him, right?
Right. Right.
Because look, like you do blue gromp and then you pull dragon, and now your gromp and wolves are desynced for no reason, right? If we're gonna do 2 camp spot, why not just do wolves and grump and keep the blue up, right? So we keep our wolves and grump synced. And also, this is bad because again, this jungle sees the dragon's gone, and he'll just right now, if he's smart, he'll just go take your entire top side. Why can't he go take your Raptors and your Krugs right now, right?
You can.
That's
Yeah.
why you always want to clear down. You do Krugs, Raptors, then Dragon, and then he has no trade play. He can't trade your camps, and then if he comes to fight you, then that's also good because you're just gonna win the Dragon fight, right?
Correct.
And here you're pinging on the way, but the play is done, right? Leona's obviously dead. There's no saving here. Corki looks fine, so here just danger ping, caution ping, so Corki could just leave. And then I'll go do my camps. I'll do wolves, raptors, krugs. I'll base. I'll have 1,000 gold. I'll have full tab buys by then, right? So what are we fighting for here? Are we diving Zaahen? What's the plan here? Because you have to
Uh,
understand. You might be like, oh, I'm here to help Corki. No, you're killing Corki. Because right now Corki, if you're not here, Corki would just leave. But now Corki thinks, oh, I have fed as fuck Udyr behind me. I guess I'll walk up and fight, and because I have Udyr here to protect me. You know what I mean? That's what Corki's thinking for sure. But if you were not here, let's say you're like you see Leona's obviously dead right now because she's under tower, and right now you just start walking to wolves, and you danger ping here 3 times, like a leaf ping, caution ping, whatever ping, right? Do you think Corki's
mhm.
gonna stay like do you think Corki's doing? I mean, walking up and hitting
No, but
Zaahen?
even if he does, that's not my fault. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
I should be disciplined enough to
You know, like you have to understand,
not
like,
not.
if you're coming here to save Leona, nice, and then right when you notice Leona's dead, or there's no way she lives from this picture, obviously. Now,
Plays
okay,
over. Plays over.
I think walking here. I'm not saying the walking here initially was bad. I think walking here made sense. Your team is fighting. You're coming to respond. That makes perfect sense, right? But once you realize that the fight's over, or you can't actually help them, well, then you say, okay, what's the next plan? This play is obviously done. What's my next play? Okay, well, I'll go do my camps, I guess. You know?
My Udyr brain says I'm here, so I want to fight.
Yeah.
So that yeah,
Yeah, I
duly
mean, you
noted.
should never die, and then Corki never would have died, and that's obviously a lot of gold given to the enemy team. And I mean, it's the same thing, bro. Why are we skipping our camps? Where's the gank? Mundo's not even pushed up. Yeah, he sees you, and guess what? He just walks away. Krugs are up, Raptors are up, Wolves are up, Grumps up. You just hate your camp so much. I think the invade here's fine. Bro, it's time to say enough is enough. You took his Gromp, you took his Wolves, you took his Raptors, you took his entire fucking house. You let him have a Krug camp, bro. It's fine. You don't need to keep fighting. Okay, you got literally you got his house and the fucking kids, bro. You, leave him the car. Like this is bad. I'm not even saying like it's
Yeah,
like it's bad for you. Like you have to go do your own camps. Your camps are level 1 or something. You're actually gonna be like you already took enough. Like I always like to say like the analogy like when you're already winning, you the number one priority isn't to win harder. It's when you're winning. The number one priority is to keep winning. It's to not throw your lead. Right? That's how people should view it. So when you're winning,
yeah,
and I ask you, how can you throw your lead here? Throwing your lead here is by dying. How do you die? It's by like doing more unnecessary fights or taking more and more risks. You know, that's the only way you die. Obviously, if you're on your wolves or your grump, it's impossible to die, right? That's how logic works. So once you have a big enough lead, which is obviously taking 5 as camps is a huge lead, right? Now you say, okay,
Hmm.
nice, I got a lot. I'm happy. Now, yeah, exactly. I got a lot. I'm happy. I want to keep my lead. How do I keep my lead? It's avoiding dying. How do I avoid dying? It's probably not by invading for the fucking sixth time, you know?
Yeah.
And then you die here. Who would have guessed? And if Corky dies here, it would be your fault because he came to help you, you know? Um, so make sense?
Yes, sir. This is actually still a really good game to review.
What are we basing for?
Uh,
It's like not even
hell if I remember.
yeah, it's like you have 800 gold. Like you're buying a single component. It gives you a nice. You go from 15 armor to 30 armor, like big whoop. You know, like I'd rather just clear my camp. Like you're already here, just clear turrets the dragon. Just do raptors, do wolves, and you'll be a dragon same time as you are now. But I guess you'll have a little more. I guess you'll have some money spent, but it's just such a capachungus item. It gives you. It's like so whatever. You go from a cloth armor to a chain vest. It's really not like a huge spike. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the same thing, bro. We are skipping all our camps to run through mid. Let's just clear towards the objective. Let's go do blue, then Grump, then Wolves, then Raptors, and then we'll start Herald, you know? But these guys are running it down. Awesome sauce. Now we do Herald. Go top. Holy fuck, drift. I mean, you missed the tower. Oh, no, you didn't miss. You did that. You did. Okay, I like this. You saw them all tops. You want to avoid them. Nice. Pretty cool.
Even though like some of the stuff like that happened is it's good. I like the first I don't know what minute we're on now, but that first like 10 minutes of the game, I realized like how much I lost just just off running around the map,
Mm-hmm.
and fighting and skipping my camps.
Yeah, yeah.
Like even though like I get things, like, I get kills, I get towers, like my camps are up. My
Yeah.
camps are up, like and
Yeah, I mean, like, the slower you kill them, then the less they're worth, you know?
yeah.
I'll put it in perspective like this. Like in a game like this, when you are 7, 4, and 8, right? You should never be up
Mhm.
one level. Like Udyr player in this game is up 3 levels. You know, that's because you're able to do like fight, you take your camps and you take their camps. You know, you're only up one. He's level 12, you're level 13. Most of your players here, when they're 3, 8, and you're 7, 4, you should be like level 15 right now or something. You know, which just goes from doing their camps and doing your own camps. Um, but you can't do their camps and kill them and do your own camps and do the objective. That's too many things to do. Team dies before
Then
we
it's
get
where the
here.
game starts to derail here.
Yeah. No, I actually like the top tower. But I think here, when I'm not here yet, I'm just danger pinging, caution pinging, like careful, careful, don't fight without me, don't fight without me, because you're just like, I'm so strong, I want to be there for the fight, you know? By the time you get here, the
Yeah,
fight's already over. It's not your fault that they fought without you, but you could ping a little bit. Maybe it changes how, well, maybe
yeah.
they wouldn't fight as fast, you know what I mean?
But I think the recurrent thing here is if I had already done the clear, like I could have already been there,
Yeah, I agree.
and
I fully agree.
yeah,
And then you would
I
be there
could
in
have
time.
defended. Yeah,
I agree. Fully agree. Nice double kill from the death. Bro, Tax, why doesn't you do this do as much damage? He's fucking. Why don't you go Leandre Shadow Flame? This guy's ripping heads.
Tax used to
Pref-
hate because I was
I'd
full
prefer
AP
building a
guy.
Rift Maker. It contains HP.
Yeah, but he's ripping heads.
Yeah.
I'll never see you rip heads.
My
Wicked.
bad, gang.
I mean, Leandre has HP. He builds Leandre, you know.
Yeah, Shadow Flame doesn't.
I mean, shout out,
I used to be a full AP Udyr, and me and
yeah.
Tax used to have conversation
I mean, shout out to him with some fucking ass.
with him.
I don't know what you're doing. Just leave, right? What's the plan? You guys just
Yeah.
group with their team. Make group as 5 mid. Play for we're by ourselves walking up 2v1. Our entire team is mid
We go
as
stance.
4. Like, why are we you know what I mean why it's same what I said earlier. Anytime,
Bang! Shadow Flame looks good.
yeah, Riftmaker lives here. Riftmaker lives here.
Nice, bro.
Riftmaker lives here. Riftmaker lives here.
Maybe
Riftmaker
it's a
lives here.
Koenig angle, yeah?
I
Nah,
really shouldn't have even been
They
I
there.
think
have
you should
no
go.
AP,
I
bro.
think you
They
should
have
go
no AP.
Bloodletters. What do you mean? He has Vex, Shen's half AP, Corky's 30% AP,
Yeah.
Leona's full AP. I think Bloodletters really good.
Yeah.
I think I was really what's going through my head is I'm just trying to condition them to get my R back up and then burst them down. But I didn't know I had no vision on the enemy team. Where are they? They're off the map, and I'm just standing in front of two people that can CC me to
Yeah.
death. So
Yeah, I mean, you just like a group with your team, bro. I don't know what you're doing. You just it's
yeah,
the only team. Everything you said doesn't even matter. Like the vision doesn't matter. The try to kill doesn't matter. It's as simple as you should just when you have Baron, just group with your team. And it was back to what I said earlier with the invade. When you have a winning position, the only thing you should be thinking about is how to keep your winning position and not die. That's the number one goal. Number two goal is then how do I push my lead. Number one goal is do it safely. Number two is then push. But you're just going straight to push. Uh, Step one
yeah,
is how do I make sure I don't die, and then it's okay. Now that I make sure I don't die, now how do I actually use my Baron or use my advantage to progress the map or progress the game?
yeah.
No, but Texas definitely it's Bloodletters like instead of Koenig, or he's this or he just shouldn't build
Or he has
Medjais.
his team's damage and he goes
He
fucking
should just
Jack
he
Shown.
should just shouldn't go
Like,
Medjais. He should just go
0
Bloodletters,
MR
and then
item?
instead of the Medjais, it's like a Negatron. So because it's worth
Yeah, Jack Show OP.
Medjais is 1050. So
Also, you need Oblivion Orb versus Zaahen and Mundo.
I mean, this guy went Malignance, bro. He's having fun.
Pachungus. Yeah, I know.
Where are we using
I
our
told them
power?
stop having
Oh, E
fun.
there. I see. When you go AP Udyr, don't you need Empower Ult, or you're not like the
Yeah,
entire
you
the
need
entire
RR.
Yeah,
gimmick the
Yeah.
entire gimmick
Every
the
of AP
fight is
Udyr
over.
is
yes,
using
Yeah,
your power.
yes,
So the
yes.
second
You are and then you flash.
so the second you're forced to use your EE, now you are no longer fighting. And or Texa is good too. You just flash over this injury and then you ult.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but yeah, the second
It's
you
just like the thing that you told
if you
me
go
when I was doing this.
yeah, I mean when you go AP Udyr, it's like you're saving your ult, and if you're not using your ult, then you're not fighting. The entire gimmick is your ulting with your 3 AP items, and watching that shit follow them and kill them.
Yep. Holy shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, I just saw it too. Took me a second.
Every parry coaching was like, stop pressing EE. Stop it. You arrive and then what? No damage.
I was still playing like I'm playing Tanku Deer. Like I have a whole different approach. I'm playing full AP usually.
Yeah.
I just uploaded a Comet G-Storm game. I'll send it to you. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, the game just evolved into chaos, to be honest with you. But I think a lot of it is it's not like you had Baron twice this game, and you just like were on your own doing your own thing. When you have Baron, it's like group with our team, siege, break some towers, break some inhibs. You also just died way too much. Like, you have 8 deaths this game. You should never die this much. Like half your deaths came from invading or forcing or not being with your team. Like actually, it was all of them, to be honest with you, right? Um.
Yeah.
So no, I mean for early game.